Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. This is episode number 6 in the series. There we go, we got a puzzle up there. And this episode is going to be all over the place. I'm going to be brutally honest with you folks. This episode is going to be just sort of all over the place. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things changing in this Let's Play. But it should be a ton of fun as we get to the end of the episode. I am just trying to get to like the next closest save point where we can reach the next closest world. Because, like I said in the episode that came out before this, I don't have a lot of coherency as to what happened to that episode. So, yeah, right now I'm just trying to piece together this episode from the last episode and trying to merge those two into like a coherent thought. I don't know how much that will happen, but we are going to try and do that. Right now we are messing around with all of our characters' inventories, just trying to get everybody set, because I do know there is a couple battles here that have to happen inside of Hollow Bastion in order for us to move forward. I know in the previous episode I called it Radiant Guardian. I do want to apologize for that up in front. In my defense, when this place is built up, it is called Radiant Garden. That is the name of this location. In its beatdown state, it's called Hollow Bastion. So, was I wrong in saying that in the previous episode? I don't think so. Was it the correct nomenclature overall? Probably not. So I was somewhat right, somewhat wrong. We'll chop it up to Average Joe here just being a dingus, because he always is a dingus when he comes out with these episodes. And I also apologize for the Pokemon series coming out slightly later. I think it came out around like 11 a.m. versus 7 a.m., which is usually when I post all the stuff. I apologize for that stuff coming out a little bit later. When I went on YouTube and checked it out in the morning, it did not post for whatever reason, and then I was caught up in some work stuff going on, and it was like, well, I don't have time to go and post it. I'll post it as soon as I can. So as soon as I could, I went and I posted that out to the server so that way everybody could see it live. But I did not get to pre-post it like I normally do. It failed when I was trying to post it for whatever reason. I still don't understand what the specific reason was, because when I went to go and pre-post it again, it came out with absolutely zero issues. So that's just a tad confusing for myself, but it is what it is. You know, that's how these videos go. Sometimes they're really nice, sometimes, there's a little bit of work to be done. And this episode especially, if there is any inconsistencies or anything like that between the rest of the episodes, Average Joe here has had quite a few soda pops just getting in preparation for this episode. I just wanted to get this stuff done because it is in fact a bit of a headache. There is a lot of things going on. My main concern is, at this point in time, just schedule. Getting everything out in the time frame. Like, we need to complete this in a 2-month time frame, and we're already cutting a week out of it. It's going to be tough to do. So what do we want to do? We want to completely blow through this Let's Play series. So in order to do that,
there's still a lot to do. But I'm sure we can handle everything.
Will some things be rushed? Yes. Certainly. Especially when it comes to this game. But at the same point in time, I still want to give like that same introductory experience that I experienced so many years ago when I played this game for the first time, because it completely blew my mind.
That's good to hear. So Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy.
Like, this game as a whole is one of the greatest games I've ever played.
The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
I've said that before, and I'm not afraid to back it up now. It is a great game. But here we go. We got a lot of stuff going on.
You're doing well.
Who's that?
All the characters are feeling something is going on here. Oh shit. This is not good. Seal up the gates so that way they can't get into the main town. Let's do that real quick. And now we're gonna have a quick little battle against the nobodies as they try to get in, and we need to protect the gates. So that way they cannot get into the main town. I apologize about that. I was yawning. Yeah. This Let's Play, all the Let's Plays coming out in due time are gonna be a bit chaotic, I would say, for like the next week and a half. I think the biggest thing, I don't know if I've exposed this on the channel thus far, but I do have a vacation coming up in mid-June, but it is going to go from like, I want to say mid-June to like all the way to the late end of June, where I'm going to be abroad. I'm going to be in Jamaica and a lot of other places like that. So I'm pre-recording a lot of this stuff. This video in particular is only coming out one day ahead of time, but I would assume a lot of the videos you are going to see are going to come out 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time. And yeah, it just been a lot, because it's like, you know, some nights I have a night like tonight where it's like, oh yeah, you had a lot of soda pops, but you still need to make a video. That's okay. But at the end of the day, like, the big thing is, right, things just need to come out published on time. And that's what I've been trying to stick through. And I cannot take a full month off just because I have vacations. So that is what I am trying to stick through at this point in time. And that's why some of these videos may feel a little rushed. Some things may feel a little off in the next, between this Let's Play and the other Let's Play. But I do promise I want to give my utmost attention to this Let's Play and the Pokemon Soul Silver Let's Play, because they are my favorite games in the series. I knew I was going to be on vacation at this point in time, and that's why I scheduled these Let's Plays for those points in times, because I knew this would be a huge deal to myself. But here we go. We get introduced to like actual organizational members here. There they are, ready to come at us full speed. You do what you need to do, Organization 13. We'll take you down. Which at this point in time, I do have to admit to Sora, you are not in good shape to do that. That's a bad decision, my boy. Don't do it. Even Donald. Bad call. Do not try and take them on right now. You will lose. They are very strong. I have dealt with them a number of times, and I can tell you, none of them are easy. This guy is my third favorite member of Organization 13 right here. The guy talking to us right now. He's a very interesting fellow. I think he's going to have some importance in future games when we go to see him, based off of what I've seen so far, so that should be a lot of fun.
Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies.
But we'll see as that goes.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
He's like, I think you got the wrong impression.
As if. Why don't I
Yeah,
remind you how
we're
tough
just
you
fighting
feel
back and
in
forth,
the
honestly, at this point. It's...
Remind me.
And yeah, obviously, they remind him of Roxas. Like I said, in the GBA game, we'll get into a lot more detail as to like what all this stuff means,
I guess
but
you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
it actually does make a lot of sense in the context of this game, which is why it's infuriating that they released them in the dates that they released them in, but it's all part of it. Donald, thank you for trying, at least there. You were the only one in our team who was like, I'm not putting up with this. even though it was uneventful. You tried. You tried, Donald.
Yeah,
Did a good job.
You're right. Only one me.
We're just trying to convince ourselves that they
Restoration Committee honor
try to put us in this situation. But there we go. We hold the card up. All of a sudden, that leads to us being able to seal a keyhole.
What's this?
Doors, you think?
So that's cool. Piecing together some of these worlds once again, like we did in Kingdom Hearts 1, which I am very happy with. Some very cool imagery going on the screen here. We got some loud ass cars going by, as we always do, but I think we got a lot moving for us. There you go. Let's seal this up. Seal the keyhole. Sora gets to do his thing. And there we go. We have sealed this world up from the darkness once again.
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate Yen Sid talked about. Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization
Yeah.
13. They look tough.
All these characters are afflicted from, like, the actual story. So, yeah, they're not gonna let this shit go. It's, yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. They're well aware of it. So we get a secret Ansem report. And then we get an Organization 13 actual, like, cinematography breakdown here. As to what they're all thinking.
Does he really have the power?
And there is a lot of interesting thoughts going around the circle.
He's nothing but a boy.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart. Unlike all of us here.
He better be, or else he's worthless.
I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure.
See, it's hard because I know all these people, but
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can
there's a lot of thoughts from where they're coming from. Some of them have more morals than others. I will share that, but they're all working towards a common goal, and Sora is at the center of that common goal.
No.
Right? He can help them achieve it.
Comfortable with that.
It's just in what morality will he help them do that? And that's sort of what the conversation is here.
True words were never spoken. Well, I suppose
And if
they'll
he'll even
find
follow
out to
through.
wait.
I think that's another big part of it.
Those who lose their true purpose, inevitably, they destroy themselves.
But that's what we lived through this episode. Nothing too exciting as far as the organization is concerned. There's a couple little pieces here, as you're seeing on screen, but really not that much that ties together the rest of the game, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, this little bit isn't a lot. But there we go. I keep wanting to call this Radiant Guardian, but it's Hollow Bastion. There we go. Twilight Town has disappeared from the map, so we cannot revisit there for a little bit. And then we get doors into each of the little ways that will lead us to the worlds we need to go to. I think this door is by far the first door we need to go to. In order to progress through the story. So let's go through this little door. Let's knock out some of this little stuff in between. And then we'll move forward. And when I say that, I do want to say I promise this will be one of the few times we actually do a space adventure. I'm going to do one per new world.
Bring it on.
But that's it. These are side-scrolling junk, in my opinion. They help the game a little bit, but I can be brutally honest in saying I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 with never improving my ship, and you don't need to. I'm not going to do so in this Let's Play. It doesn't help. You can make it easier on yourself, but there's no reason to do so. It's the same junk, episode after episode. When it comes to this sort of stuff, there is no benefit to it. It's sort of like a side mission if you want to go and do this stuff and make it worth your while and do whatever, but to myself personally, there is no benefit here to doing any of this. You can master it, you can get special items, you can do whatever. You know, maybe if we get the ultimate Keyblade when we go to finish this game, we'll do it, but at this point, with how late we're coming in with this Let's Play, I really highly doubt it. It is not gonna happen. But like I said, we'll take the time that we need to on Pokemon Soul Silver and this Let's Play, just because I know they're both really long Let's Plays, and if we need to integrate them into the future, we have ample room in our schedule to do so. We definitely push things off because I put things on the schedule that would take far less time, for the sole fact of I want to beat it real quick and I want to take a month to pre-record stuff. So if we need to do that, we could do that, but I think at this point in time, what we're seeing here is minuscule compared to what we're going to go up against. I really hope all that makes sense. I know at this point in time, Average Joe here has had quite a few soda pops. He's feeling pretty good, pretty tired, but that's all part of the Let's Play series, folks. It's what you're signing up for. The Average Joe subscription is not a light one. It is not one to be taken easy. And I say that with the utmost certainty, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Finished that one. We did a good job getting a bunch of, I don't know what we're getting, but we're getting a bunch of stuff here. Blueprints and experience points and all that good stuff. Stuff that probably means a lot, but doesn't mean anything to me. Nothing at all. But here we go. Once we clear one of those, we're able to land into the world that we want to. So like I said, we'll do that for each world, but there's going to be no repeat offenders. You're not going to see me perfect those runs at all. You will see me go through them, but nothing more outside of that. And I do know as a fact, because I played through this game many times, we will need to beat that multiple times. So if we beat it first and then it locks up again and we need to beat it again, you're not going to see it. There's no reason. We're just mowing down Heartless. That's it.
Come on, girl. This is your big chance.
But there we go. Mushu on the rock is talking to I forget the Disney character here.
I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the fall.
She goes by the name of Poe.
I just hope I don't.
But I forget what her real name is.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Nothing huge. But if you remember in the first game, we actually pulled off Mushu as a special character we could use. So here we see Mushu talking to her, and we're like, maybe that's a Heartless that's going to attack her. Let's go and infiltrate the situation. Let's go. Let's get in there. There's Mushu. Little Mushu. And Goofy is the one that talks sense into the group. Thank you, Goofy.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're
He's like, I'll take all you down. And he's like, Sora, Donald, Goofy, my buddies.
know them. Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butts
We kick
together.
butt all the time. You helped me out in the first game, Mushu. I'll give you that, my good friend. You did help me. But that is going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. There is about 3 minutes left, but I am going to cut it short because I am quite a bit tired and I do got a lot of stuff going on. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational towards myself and towards the channel to make videos just like this right now and in the near future. We appreciate all the feedback, and we will see you all here on the next one. This is a Friday, so I hope you all had a snazzy week leading up to this episode, and I hope you all have a snazzy weekend heading out of it. Until the next time we see y'all, peace out, Girl Scouts, and we'll see y'all here on the next one. Please enjoy the next 3 minutes or so without my voiceover. Till then, we'll see y'all here. Peace out.
Pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.